What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the price action is looking great. We had Bitcoin shoot all the way up to 11,827, so we broke that $11,800 level that I predicted yesterday, guys. It doesn't get any better than that. If you guys saw that price prediction, be sure to put a subscribe and a like down because it is spot on, guys. That is as good as it gets. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, do consider it. I am doing a giveaway for my Ledger Nano S from one of my first 500 subscribers, and one of you will win this Ledger Nano S, and I'll do that drawing all for you guys live to see. And today, guys, we're going to be going over the Bitcoin price nearing 12K again, as there's a strong correlation with gold as well. And guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and like, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. So guys, as you can see, the Bitcoin price had a drop down on the second all the way down to 10,500. If you're able to get in there, that is a great buy for you. I actually got in there and was able to get out right here, so that is great at around 11,650. And the price is definitely looking very strong right now. I think we're going to be retesting 12,000 anytime now, and then there will be a big moment whether there's going to be a big sell-off again or not. 12,000 seems to be a good mark for Bitcoin right now. For instance, there was a big, this is the only thing that makes sense, is there was a big sell-off at 12,000. The bears pushed it back down. The bulls rised it back up. We have the EMA 20 way above the EMA 55. We're above the middle Bollinger Band. So everything's looking pretty bullish for the short term. Just very transparent there, guys. It's looking very good. But as soon as we hit 12,000, there's a lot of resistance there, and we need to turn that into a support to remain stable for the upcoming week. Okay, guys? If we don't remain stable there, we could end up retesting the $11,500 level really quickly. Okay, guys, that's exactly what could happen. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Zcash, guys. Check it out. Breaking $100 as I predicted as well, guys. It doesn't get any better. I told you there's a lot of room to the upside, and there just is, guys. There's still room. We could go all the way up to $140 over time, but got to take it one step at a time, analyze it daily, so that way we're not surprised by a big movement to the downside or a price reversal. But this coin, guys, is just impressive at this point. From all the way down at $18 all the way up to $100. It doesn't get any better than that. So down $18.50 all the way up to $101, guys. It does not get any better than that. Let me know if you're holding Zcash. Let me know where you got in at Zcash. It's definitely a very popular coin right now, a very good project, and lots of good price action came its way. So very popular coin, guys. Let me know what you think about it. And Electroneum definitely looking very good right now. We moved out to the right as I planned. Okay. The only problem that we have right now is that we did dip below down into that channel again, but we did move out to the right as I predicted, and then had a flash crash, this morning basically. Not a flash crash, but just a little bit of a sell-off right here, and we're back down in this channel right now. So what I think is going to happen now is this channel just extends a little bit further, and we are going to break out of it again to the right. We're going to break out again to the right now. That's what keeps happening, Electroneum. Slightly down, slightly up, slightly down. Notice we're very close to, a higher low here. So higher low, higher low, higher low. So that's a good sign, guys. That's why I keep thinking we're going to be moving to the right, unless there's some kind of big flash crash, which brings us down even further. And we got to remember, we do have a support line down at 0.004. So as long as we're up here and kind of holding this 0.005 support, that's pretty good. But like right now, we are sitting below it, but we were just basically right on it, a little below it. So we're very close. And there's still a lot of good stuff going on in Electroneum, so I can't stress enough, guys, it's just weeding out of weak hands. And honestly, the lower the price goes, the more I accumulate, so I'm very happy with that. And I think Electroneum is going to do the same kind of motion, another motion to the right, and then hopefully we'll get a little bit of a break up this time. And that would be just a good sign. We don't want to see it, for instance, break down into this channel, do something like this. We don't want to see this. Okay, guys, we want to see something like this. Something like that. Okay, coming back up, testing where this resistance is, and continuously putting in a sideways motion. We don't want to be going downward, okay, like we have in this channel here. We've been moving slightly downward, but now we've started to move sideways again, just like we did. Just like we did over here. So came down, moved sideways. Okay, guys? So even like the last big trough, we came down, moved sideways, went up. So hopefully we can get a little bit of a turnaround here as we get towards the end of this channel, because we don't want to see the channel dip down into the low fours. That would just be bad. So guys, there's still some room to the upside with Electroneum, but it has to put in the proper moves first. So again, we're going to move out of this channel to the right again, and then hopefully get a break up. Okay, we don't want to see a breakdown. Okay, I do think, like, honest transparency here, guys, that we're going to get a breakdown, but I would like to see a break up. Okay, it can definitely happen. We're going to get a move to the side again, but it's looking like down. But I want it to go up, guys. I want it to go up. I want it to remain stable at higher prices, so that way we can continuously build up into higher prices. The lower prices are great, but that means it's just a pump and dump scene, and you want to kind of try to avoid that kind of stuff. We want the coin to have good economics as it goes forward and good strength, so we can actually hit the higher cent prices and later on in the end game dollar prices someday. And that's what I'd be looking for in Electroneum, guys. Let me know what you guys think is going on. Put it in the comments below. I'm eager to hear what you guys have to say. And Ethereum, guys, definitely looking very solid. Broke out of that channel to the right, like I said it would again. And we are just touching below $400. So a very stable, very strong Ethereum right now. I remember I got in back at 266. Geez, it's not even on this chart like last year. So, you know, I'm very happy with Ethereum right now, and I can't complain. But notice, guys, we also had that same flash crash. So as we near up above $400, we could have another flash crash with Ethereum as well. And a lot of people taking profits at these higher prices. So be mindful of that as we move forward. There could just be higher prices right around the corner. We're talking $13,000 to $14,000, $15,000. And as we come over the next few years, those prices are almost inevitable, guys. So don't, if you're too worried about getting back in by selling now, don't sell and just hold on to it, okay, guys? If you don't have enough HODL coin, you're going to wish you had more HODL coin as the price rises. So keep that in mind moving forward, okay? And I wanted to go over the Bitcoin price nearing 12K again as gold correlation hits a new record. Okay, so 12,000 is firmly back in the cards as daily gains top 2.2%, and Bitcoin erases the effect of its weekend plunge. So with barely any let up, Bitcoin has recovered almost all of its ground over the course of its week, just 4 days after it shed 1,200 in minutes after initially passing the 12,000 mark. So guys, that's where I think a lot of people took profits. As soon as they saw it hit 12 or it surpassed, they're like, I'm going to take profits now. It's going to crash. And honestly, that's, you know, people, they have the right to do that. But in reality, that's accumulating to the negative selling pressure. And honestly, those people that sold, how many of them were able to get back in the low 11s or high 10s? Not too many. So a lot of them took their profits and ran. And that's fine with me because, again, Bitcoin higher prices are right around the corner, and I'm happy to sit around and wait for them. I have my fast coin as well, but right now I'm out of the market with fast coin. I have all my HODL coin in, and I'm very happy. I wish I had more, and that's just the way it goes. I remember flipping two fast coin, 2 Bitcoins, and then as soon as I sold them, a big price spike happened. So, you know, it definitely can happen, guys. So be mindful of that. I took it over to leverage, and you have to switch it for XBT. That's a whole nother story for another day. But in general, I could have made more just holding Bitcoin instead of applying a little bit of leverage. And it's amazing just how the price can really spike up and have this really strong volatility marks, guys. So 12,000 is definitely a big mark for Bitcoin. And that's why there was a big sell-off last time. I don't think there was much manipulation. I just think there was a big sell-off. And that, like, honestly, because when it hit 12, I was thinking about selling. I didn't, but I was thinking about it. Okay? So Bitcoin realized correlation with gold hits all-time highs. And so here's the chart right here, guys, the 2-year chart. So a very strong correlation right here. Bitcoin's gold realized correlation. Sitting up at around 62% right there. Or 67% actually. Let's look like it's almost 70%. So the interviewing period has been marked by Bitcoin's rapid gains in USD terms, following in gold's footsteps, several months after the precarious metal began its own conspicuous climb. At press time on Thursday, XAU and USD was at 2,065, its highest ever against the dollar, passing 2,000 despite analyst prediction the likelihood of such an event ever event being just 30% this year. Meanwhile, doubts are surfacing over Bitcoin's continued correlation with stock markets. BTC was 95% correlated with the S&P, for example, but on Thursday, one analyst declared this relationship over. So do you guys think there's a correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500? I did for a while, but it looks like we are finally starting to dip away from it. And I think eventually Bitcoin will really start to stand out as a very unique asset class. Not that it already isn't, but I think as it starts to accumulate more people buying it and just more mass adoption, as the market caps get higher and it just starts to really blow up, I think you're going to see Bitcoin really stand out in its own market class and really lead the way as the best investment ever in history. And that's just what I believe in cryptocurrency, guys. That's what I think about Bitcoin. I think it has a lot of promise to the future, and I think if you're not holding cryptocurrencies, you're a fool. And I think in time you're going to wish you had more cryptocurrency. Every single time I've bought and wish I put down more. And guys, I'm not insane. I don't throw all my bags down all at once. You know, I'm not crazy. I do accurate percentage based on risk, and so far that's done me well. But even with analyzing that risk accurately, I still am always wishing I put more down because I've done so well. And guys, I hope you guys are doing well as well. I hope you guys are making good money. That's why I'm doing this. I hope that, you know, I'm really able to share my gift and you guys are able to actually profit as well. And I hope you guys enjoy the channel a lot as well. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. That's why I do it every single day, guys. I do it for you guys. So be sure to subscribe and like. And guys, that's all I have time for today. I will catch you guys later. I am Crypto Matrix.